I did also have one other idea with fixing this motor I just thought of earlier and remembered now too. I was thinking because these two are burnt up, if I worst case maybe if I can't fix them, I'll just lose these and then I'll use the two functional ones. I don't know if this would work though because right now these are, I don't know how many degrees apart, but they're stepped like that. I don't know if I could do like a positive there and a negative there if that would work. That's usually how a DC motor is. It's set up like that. This is a larger motor though. From what I understand, that's probably because of the amperage. If I took two of these out, I'd lose about half the horsepower or torque. I'm not quite sure there. I don't know if I want to test it though because it might burn something up. I don't think the best bet is to try and fix these and have it fix it right. But worst case, I don't know. That might be an option. I might have to do some research or see what some other people online think about doing that. That's just a thought, though. If I can't do anything else anyway. I'm kind of liking the idea I had earlier of doing like cutting this back a little bit with one of my tools and putting like a hose clamp and wrap the wire around it. Do the same thing over here. I don't really know if I could get a set screw in there. If I did, I'd probably have to use a tap and die. I don't have that yet in my tool collection. And I'd probably have to go in through the other side and be worried about burrs and stuff sticking on the brush and things like that. So I'd rather avoid that if I can. So I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking the hose clamp idea, like the only issue would be if the hose clamp screws thing hit the case or something, it might short out. I'm not quite sure. I might be able to do something to fix that though too. I might be able to wrap it in some electrical tape or nothing else. Once I get it secure, I could use that liquid electrical tape, maybe even insulate it that way. That's about the best thing I can think of that would probably permanently fix this. Excuse me. The other option too is one of my coworkers snagged another one of these machines and took the other motor which had some similar issue I think, and he was going to do something with the drive shaft and the gearbox, so he was just going to scrap the rest of it. If he still has that, I might be able to scavenge get these two other shrouds off him if these are still got in his motor, and I'll just pull these two out, and I might, if the springs are work, I'll just redo the wire there, and that should fix the issue. I would think that might be the best way to do it if I can, but that might be scrapped or maybe he's used it. So I'll have to see tomorrow when I go to work what he says, and then maybe I'll try the hose clamp idea if nothing else, and then worst case I'll see if maybe I can just cut it down to two brushes and see what I can do with that. I just don't know if it'd work like this 180 degrees apart in a motor like this. As far as I can tell and from what I've learned, the rotor and stuff's pretty much the same, so can't really imagine it would cause issue, but it might overheat. I'm not quite sure. I just don't want to burn it up and do more damage at this point, though.